JFlap is such an incredible and powerful tool, but one of its useful uses in our class is creating parse trees. Now, I've installed it and I've started it, and you'll notice all the different options here, and I even won't go into it in my class, but at least for parse trees and drawing, we can use the finite automation in order to do this. And this will open up another Java window, and you have a couple of different items here that you want to select from. This is the delete button, this is the connect, it's our node button, and then this helps us select which one of these if we ever want to change anything. So I'm first going to start off with a node, and by the way, every time I click a new item pops up, so you got to be careful. If you notice there's a whole bunch that happen here, and I'm going to delete them using the skull and crossbars, and if I want to select one and connect them, I connect on one, I connect on the other. And this is for another tool here, but for our parse trees, all I hit is the spacebar button, hit enter, and it creates that link. Hit enter. The neat part about it is, and I gotta be careful, if I want to move a node, I have to use the select item. So I'm going to grab that, and notice if I move with it, that link comes with it as well. The other part about this is that if I right click, I can also kind of make some extra initial items here, which again we really don't use for parse trees, but just playing around with it. Change the label. Okay, there's going to be something that's on top of that. I'm just going to put down root, which really you wouldn't use again for a parse tree. So I'm going to clear that. But what is useful for your node and part of the parse tree is setting the name. And here I would use the start symbol for my one item that I'm working on here. And then I'm going to have that reduced to or derived to another one of A. And I'm going to get rid of this guy. And that guy, notice I was able to get rid of the link. I'm going to add one more node here, and A derives to A plus A. Set my links. Again, hitting a spacebar button to change them. Right click, oops. Again, notice I didn't select that correctly. Set the name. That's going to be A. Here's a plus. And here's another A. Alright. So now a couple of things here. After I'm done with my overall setup here, it's how we save things. There's a couple of different ways of doing this. First of all, I would always save just a JFlap file. So you want to save or save as, and notice the extension is going to be some type of JFlap file. I'm going to save it as day 2. And I'm going to move this over here. You'll see it says day2.jff. Okay. The other way we can do this, and this would be good for your homework, is that you can save the image as anything that you want. I would prefer that you did PNG, but at least gives you that option. Or if you wanted to go ahead and print, it does that as well. Very easy to do. The next part that might also be helpful is that you can increase the size of this. So make it a little bit bigger and easier to see. It might be easier for you in the long run. Maximize this. And there's some change in the automation side. There's no real nice way of changing the colors on these or anything of that nature, sadly. So there are some missing features that I wish it would have, but this will do fine for now.